In November 2017, Quoine's executives celebrated receiving proceeds from their Qash ICO worth over $100 million, which was certainly very beneficial to Quoine financials. But could the same be said for their investors? Despite a huge amount of hype, AMAs, and the deployment of a plethora of sycophants patrolling Telegram, Reddit, and others, Liquid ICO has in reality returned absolutely zero value to its investors, and everything promised in their 2017 white paper remains undelivered. Buyers who threw a total of $105 million into Quoine coffers are now left with a coin valued at less than a quarter of its initial offer, and no way to actually spend it. Compounding the issue, ICO proceedings have not been allocated as promised, and the Liquid team is apparently now using them for its own purposes. Based in Singapore, Qash ICO is liable to Singaporean law, which creates ICOs as contracts. That means what Quoine promised in their Qash white paper must be delivered to the buying party. But has Quoine actually fulfilled those contractual obligations? If we examine the promises made in their white paper sent to ICO investors in 2017 with what the Quoine team has actually achieved to date, the difference is simply staggering. At the crux of its master plan, Liquid planned to aggregate all major crypto exchanges into a single world order book and use forex exchanges to blend order books across different fiat currencies. Supercomputers would be able to process astronomical numbers of trades at the speed of light. Liquid and Qash were just about to conquer the imminent future of all crypto exchanges and global crypto trading. However, this idea came crashing down around them when the Quoine team finally realized that in order for this system to work using fiat as the intermediary between cryptocurrencies, they would need to move money between fiat accounts, and fiat transactions are currently much slower than their digital counterparts. The result of trying to actually run this cryptocurrency in its current form would be an immediate and complete collapse of the platform in an extraordinarily short amount of time. More than 1 year has passed since that realization, and, unsurprisingly, not a single commitment made in the white paper has been accomplished. Nothing whatsoever has been achieved from statements such as, "We envision Qash could even become the preferred standard token used to pay for all services provided by the broader financial industry." Quoine is already in discussion with multiple financial institutions, fintech startups, and partners to make Qash the preferred payment token for upcoming and existing financial services. In Q2 2019, Qash will have its own blockchain. In Q3 2019, Quoine will be granted a banking license. The harsh reality is that Qash has never been used to pay a single penny of any financial transaction, and there are no financial institutions considering it for payments. Quoine is not applying for nor being granted a banking license, and Qash will not have its own blockchain in 2019 or ever. Of all the complex diagrams, flowcharts, and mind-blowing dreams advertised in their 2017 white paper, nothing has been achieved. Not even the internal order book, which was meant to simply aggregate Quoine's own internal order books. And what of these financial institutions it claims to be in discussions with? We remain highly skeptical when they claim, "Some of the exchanges we're in contact with do not feel comfortable to have their names disclosed." As 14 months after starting their project, Quoine officials have not been able to name a single exchange officially on board for their Liquid project. While investors' expectations have been pushed aside, a massive effort has been made to build up a squadron of sycophants called Community Champions, meant to simulate participation and interest for the few genuine members of the chats in which they participate, as well as surveilling and even outright banning any critical comment or negativity on media such as Telegram, Slack, and others. The Liquid white paper lists 3 uses for Qash tokens: transaction fees, prime brokerage, and other services such as system co-location, automated trading strategies, and trading tools. Not one of these has been implemented, or ever will be. In regard to transaction fees, we noted that transaction fees refer to those to be charged in the new platform featured in the World Order Book, Forex exchange, and everything described in the white paper, but none of that has been delivered yet. In general, there's no point in paying fees with a token that's first bought with fiat or Bitcoin and then translated to fees in fiat or Bitcoin back again. Also, who needs to buy tokens in the year 2017 to pay trading fees in the year 2019? In regard to system co-location, automated trading strategies, trading pools, and prime brokerage, nothing has been delivered. And we believe Quoine executives are simply not willing to do anything to fix that. They just buried the promises they made at the time of the ICO, which were pure hype with literally zero evidence to back them up. Overall, the only accomplished utility of Qash is filling Quoine's bank accounts. Quoine's executives have blatantly stated on several occasions that some of the resources dedicated to Liquid were diverted to help Quoine comply with Japanese regulators. That came at the cost of significantly delaying or even abandoning the goals of the project. It's become clear to us that cash buyers have financed the project as described in the white paper with the purposes of making good use of the tokens, not with the purpose of fixing Quoine's financials and operations. Moreover, in regard to the allocation of tokens proceedings, the white paper showed how funds should have been allocated. We strongly doubt that any of this has been maintained. And where is the $50 million which should have been allocated to partnering exchanges? Because the project never started, we expect them to still be in Quoine's bank accounts. Most appallingly, what Quoine presented in 2018 as Liquid is merely a new UI design of the Quoine platform with maybe an improved market maker running the order book. Nothing of that is in the interests of or any benefit to cash buyers who continue to remain unserved in their expectations of this service and product. Is this 15 Bitcoin order book deserving the definition of liquid as hyped when gathering the $105 million US? You're of course free to make your own conclusions. If you suffered financial loss related to Liquid ICO, join our class action to claim a refund at ico-class-action.org.